Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it. Today we're going to go over a couple trade reviews using the supply and demand methodology. We are going to pull 2 to 3 trades, one from myself and 1 or 2 from other traders in the private Discord group. We do this every single Wednesday where we go over everybody's trades and I offer feedback, pros and cons. So that's what we are going to do here. And at the end, because it is Black Friday weekend, long weekend, I am going to share with you guys a special offer for the Moneyball trading program. So let's get straight into it. Euro USD. So this is a trade from Brian. Let's pop open a picture. First trade that he was taking was Euro USD 15 minute, 1 minute. So we always start with the higher time frame because we need to be aware of the big picture of where the big money is coming into the market. So we need to mark off our supply and demand zones. And right away, let me scroll in more so you guys can see. We are on the 15 minute. So right off the bat, I like that he's looking for selling opportunities in this supply zone. He's also going to be trading with the trend. But why do I like looking for selling opportunities up in here? Is because last time it fell very far and very strong, right? Look at this big move to the downside, also removed an area of opposing demand. We can also use this area as a downward pivot point area, created a new low. So definitely I agree. We're kind of in a downtrend, making those impulse prices making that correction now. So we are thinking, hey, we are at that point in time where we might start to see price start to turn on a smaller time frame. So he went down to a smaller time frame, being the 1 minute, and he saw higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. He's waiting for his entry. He saw this break an upward trend line, which is one side of confirmation, as well as he removed an opposing zone. I talked about this in my last video, talking about tradable zones and not just trading at every little supply and demand zone out there. We want to make sure that they have a set of criteria. So it did both. It removed the opposing zone and broke momentum line, which statistically it improves the quality of the trade when you get both, as well as it's a very good imbalance to the downside. So we have a very nice supply zone that was created, price inside higher time frame supply. We have evidence of sellers finally stepping in, and now he sells the pullback, and it looks like he gets out at 3 to 1. There are so many ways to take profit. Um, there's 1 to 1, 2 to 1, multiple take profits, how to manage your stop loss. What's really important is that you are consistent. So, to be honest, this is a very textbook trade, and I thought he did a very good job on this execution. 15 minute, 1 minute. So he's really focused in on just not necessarily quick take profits. I mean, 3 to 1 is very good, but he wants to be in and out of that trade. He doesn't want to be holding that trade for a week or a couple hours. He's in and out within 60 minutes. So, congratulations to him. So because this is my trade review, we can't sit here and say we made $1,000 or anything like that. It was a break-even trade. So break even, no money made, no money lost. I mean, I guess money was lost potentially. I mean, technically it was because it was up 1.5 to 1. So this was a gold trade on the 30 minute. And we look over here on the 30-minute time frame, starting with my higher time frame analysis. We're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. This was the most recent pivot point area of demand that I like to be looking for buying opportunities. Price came back down into this area of demand that also took out this big supply zone as well as here. So I definitely like looking for buying opportunities inside this 30-minute demand with prices pulling back into it. I think you got good higher time frame analysis. I saw this 1 minute time frame, so now we're dropping down to a 1 minute to really see the evidence of buyers stepping in. And just like I showed on that last trade, we had these lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. This trend line being broken, as well as removing this supply zone, this supply zone. I mentioned over here in number one, originally I tried getting long here on this pullback, but it simply just missed me by like a pip or two. So I didn't get into that trade. It's a shame because it took off in my direction. So what I did was, as because prices continued to actually make new higher highs and higher lows and ended up removing this, I said, okay, this is a new demand. I will try to catch it on its way back up to the upside if prices can fall back down. Now, this isn't something I totally recommend to new traders right away. It's kind of like it's like a third setup, we like to call it. There's like 3 or 4 different setups that we can trade. And so this is kind of following the trend if you missed the first opportunity, right? So I did that. And because I was buying late to the party, as I like to say, or I kept my take profit quicker. I had it down at 2 to 1, and I made sure to manage my stop loss earlier rather than later because I missed out on my first opportunity and my stop loss was still quite large because I wanted it to have a structure based stop loss. So I made sure to move my stop loss sooner rather than later. And unfortunately, it stopped me out at break even. After like 1.5 to 1, 1 to 1, I moved my stop to break even, which is over here. And then it simply reversed and stopped me out at break even. So, you win some, you lose some, and you break even on some of them, right? But there's always a top down analysis to each trade. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that the holiday season is here. In fact, it is Black Friday weekend, and I would love to offer you guys a great opportunity to join the Moneyball trading program. It's going to be 40% off for this weekend. This is everything that I have to offer. Everything for the course material, the Moneyball trading program, the Discord, the coaching calls, the one-on-one, everything that I have to offer where my goal is to bring traders to consistently profitable in 90 days or less. So that's a great opportunity if you guys are looking to become profitable traders. Maybe you're struggling, maybe you want that extra help. Now is the best time to join. You can find that in the description below at moneyballtrading.com. I would love to have you guys part of the team. This is going to give you everything, right? The methodology, the coaching calls that we have twice a week. If you have any questions, you come directly to me. You will also have a direct one-on-one with me as well at the end of the 90 days or 60 days after you have 30, 40, 50 trades. We can sit down and review all of them to see what's working, what's not, right? As well as the Discord community that you see me always popping up in these videos. You will be part of that as well. This is everything that I have to offer for you guys to become a profitable trader. I know people that are willing to put in the work will get the results. Over the last couple of weeks, we've had a couple more funded traders. Where is this PDF? I'm not sure if I mentioned Monty, but Monty was a great example of where he was already trading well, but he was destroying his own trading, right? So it's not just for people that are necessarily completely struggling. It might be somebody sitting at break even and they just need that somebody to get them over the hurdle, right? Great example. He was destroying his own trading and I gave him a couple of rules to start following. And I had calls with him every 2 weeks just to make sure he's on the right track. And the next thing you know, 2, 3 months later, he's becoming a funded trader, trading a 100K account. And then you look at this one. What is he trading? He got another 50K account. And then even last week, Mr. Rudy reached out to me, and he was a trader that always messaged me on social media, bombarded me with questions for like 2 years. He's not even part of the group. But hey, it looks like he is finally becoming a funded trader. So congratulations to him. He wanted to reach out to me saying, I got this because of you. So congratulations, Rudy, on that. You put in the work, you do get the results. That's what I always say. You put in the work, you will get the results. So there it is, everybody, 40% off. I'd love to have you guys part of the team. You can find that in the description below, moneyballtrading.com, or you can check your email and I will send you the link there. I look forward to working with everybody. If you guys have any questions, you guys can always reach out to me as well. All right, see you guys soon. See you in the Sunday coaching call. All right, cheers, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.